Hey there. Hi, everyone. It's Anna Runyon here from Classy Career Girl, and I'm super excited to pop in here. I have been getting a lot of questions about membership sites and how I started my membership site and why I love talking about membership sites and all those things. So I wanted to hop on here. I wanted to answer some questions. A big one that we've been seeing is how to know if a membership site would be good for you. And I know I have a lot of coaches following me. I know I have a lot of you who are thinking about starting a business and maybe you have a side hustle and trying to figure out if this membership site idea would be a good business model for you. I started my membership site, the one I currently run now, in 2016. And the way I did it and everything I know about memberships, I learned from our membership site mentor, Stu McLaren. And for those that have been following me along the last couple of weeks, he has had this amazing workshop going on. It's still available right now. You can join his membership site workshop through tomorrow. We'll make sure we put the links in the comments because it's free right now and he gives so much value in that workshop. So there's 3 different workshops. And then he did a masterclass too. And I think they even have like a 15-minute summary of the masterclass that they sent out by the email as well too. So make sure you're registered, get the free content, learn so much from him. I always get so much value. I'm going to talk about all that today, as well as membership sites. So Stu really provided the framework for me to be able to grow and launch and scale my membership site, which really allowed me more time freedom and flexibility to be able to spend time with our family. And just not when you have that recurring revenue coming in every single month, you don't have to worry about big launches and what if this launch doesn't work and what if this launch doesn't work. And so that's been the model that I have just absolutely loved for all these years now, over 8 years of in business, and just having this steady stream of income coming in every single month. It reduces so much stress and overwhelm. So that's why I talk a lot about and help everyone I work with, all my clients, set up either a membership site or a group coaching program, something where there's like this recurring revenue coming in on a monthly basis. That's what's going to really help you scale your business, grow your business, because, and you guys know I talk a lot to career coaches. I work with a lot with career coaches, specifically for our coaches who are listening. We max out on one-on-one coaching. There is only so much time we have available for one-on-one coaching. And I know when I started my career coaching business, I maxed out. I got to my limit, especially I'm an introvert. So I can't do that much one-on-one coaching. And so that's why for me, the membership model was so great because that's unlimited. Like I could add 100 people, 1,000 people, 2,000 people, and it's not going to take more of my time. I'm still going to, work the same amount of hours in my membership site. And so that's why I love it. So let's talk real quick. Let's talk about the 3 ways to identify if you have a great membership idea, if your membership site is going to work. And this is from Stu, by the way. This is from his masterclass. Like I said, what I learned is from Stu. And this is what he says. Number 1, he says, can you solve an ongoing problem? So is there a need and a problem that your clients have every single month? And so for me, inside of my membership, the first one I launched back in 2016, it really was helping people with their career. Every single month, there was a problem. Every single month, they were either growing their business or they were job searching. So that every single month, they needed a new tool for their career. Number 2 is, can you teach a skill? I love this one. And for you coaches out there or you teachers or anyone who isn't like creative, I just talked to someone the other day who's really creative and likes to teach singing to kids and likes to teach art. All these things are great because you're teaching a skill. My daughter and I, we joined an online membership called Watercolor School, which is incredible. It's gorgeous. And we're learning how to watercolor and paint together. And so there's a lot of people who will pay for memberships to learn a skill, especially if I'm homeschooling right now. So for me, I'm happy to pay for someone else to teach my kids things that I'm not great at, like painting, but I get to learn along as well too. So that's kind of teaching a skill. The same way with like how I teach people how to build businesses or build their career coaching businesses or, find their dream job. We're teaching them a skill. The third one is, can you make someone's life easier? This is really important when a membership comes along, because there's a lot of ways that we can think about ways to make people's lives easier. I'm actually working on a new membership site idea. I'm in the middle of a founder's launch right now. Maybe I'll tell you guys more about it on next week's podcast. But that's what I've been thinking, like, how can I make my market's life easier? How can I help them? So what I'm helping them with, I'm trying not to give it all away, it makes their life easier every single month. And so that's another way. So the 3 ways to know that you have a great membership site idea is it just has to fit one of these. It doesn't have to fit all of them. So either, can you solve an ongoing problem? Can you teach a skill? Or can you make someone's life easier? I have a feeling you've said yes. So you have a great membership site idea. Now, the thing to really think about is to remember that with recurring revenue, you're not just going to be able to accept payment for 1 month, like a launch or a course. Sometimes you accept payment and there's like an end date. With recurring revenue, you get paid on a monthly basis. I've had members who've been paying me for years and years and years and years and are still getting value in my membership. And so that's really the value of setting up this income stream. Of course, some people are going to cancel, but some people are going to love your membership and never want to leave. Trust me. So investing in yourself, it really is so important. This is why I take Stu's course, the membership experience, almost every year. I've missed a couple of years, but I'm excited. I'm taking it again. So it's perfect for you if you are feeling kind of alone in this business journey. You're kind of feeling in a rut. The energy of the leader, like, this is why I join courses, because of the energy that I get and the positivity of what you're learning. And that can really carry you through if you're feeling kind of stuck or in a tough time right now. That's what Stu always does for me. Every time I've taken his course, like I said, I started back his first course that he launched. It was called Tribe at the time in 2016. And that's what I take every single year. I just get this new wave of like inspiration and positivity and motivation. And I've missed a couple of years because we've been launching our career coach certification program. So the difference between a course and a membership really is my career coach certification. There's a start and there's a stop. So we have cohorts, we run it together. There's a group that goes through it. We just had graduation yesterday, actually, busy week. And we have a new cohort starting this month. And so there's a start and there's an end. That's like a course model. A membership is someone's going to pay you ongoing. They can cancel anytime, but you're serving them on a monthly basis. So like I was saying, we've been so focused on our career coach certification program that I took a couple of years off. But now that our certification program is running amazingly, it's incredible. We've got a lot of systems set up. We have over 25 coaches right now who are certified. And then we have a group of 14 coaches who are in our next cohort. And we have a couple of spots available. So if you do want to join that, let me know. But what I'm focusing on, and the reason I'm taking the membership experience this year as an alumni, is I'm going to start 2 more memberships. So I'm excited to glean information again, start from the beginning. Like, I'm literally doing founders launches this week. And I'm excited to add these 2 new memberships. I know how to do it. And so I know how to do this. Starting memberships isn't scary. So I would love to help you and support you as you go through the membership site experience or membership experience as well. If you join through my link, so my link to join is classycareergirl.com/membership bonus. That's going to take you to the sales page. Just make sure you use my link if you want my bonus. But what my bonus is we are going to have a small discussion group. So we're going to have a small group. I'm going to open up a Facebook group. Stu's group is huge and massive because thousands of people register for this every single year. So if you want small private attention with me, if you want someone to review your membership site idea, if you want feedback on your founding member launch script or your emails or your success path or your marketing plan or your launch plan, your retention plan, your content strategy, any of that, I will review that. I will answer your questions as you go through this course. So my favorite years, when I look back, are the ones where I went through this course with a community and I mentored people as I went through it. So that's why I love doing it, and that's why I'm doing it again. So I'm taking it again. Like I said, if anyone joins through my link, you get the small discussion group with me to go through the course and get feedback, to get support as you go through. Because sometimes it's overwhelming with that big group. I want you in my small group. I want to be able to teach you certain things. I want to give you behind the scenes of my first launch back in 2016, how we grew from 100 to 500 members in 6 months. And I also want to teach you what I'm doing now, launching my 2 brand new memberships as well. So you can see behind the scenes of that, and I can mentor you and support you as well. So the other things, so I also want to say, like, and this applies to just courses in general, so important to invest in yourself, but specifically with the membership experience, and this is why I keep coming back every year. I take 5 things away from the membership experience. I take 1, the first thing, I get a cheerleader. I get a positive growth environment. If you've seen any of Stu's videos or anything, as entrepreneurs, it can be tough out there. But that's why you need to be someone around people who are positive, who are going to build you up, who are going to give you great ideas, who are kind of leading the charge in growing their business, and someone that you can model as well too. So that's what I get. I get a cheerleader and a positive growth environment, number 1. Number 2, I get new ideas. If you watched his workshop, his free workshop these past couple of weeks, it's hard not to get new ideas. I got so many ideas. I watched all 3 and the masterclass, all the free content, and I've made a lot of changes, and I've had a lot of ideas. Just last night, I started going through his foundation lesson inside of the course and got some more ideas that you will probably see in some of my courses as well too. So new ideas. Number 3, I get clarity. So if you are kind of confused on next steps, what to do, I always get clarity by going through his course. So, and I, even from the free workshop, I got clarity after the first video number 1, I got clarity. I knew exactly how I kind of needed to change some things up in my business, do some pivoting, to have it make a lot more sense. Number 4, I always get new revenue, new growth. My membership always grows after I go through the membership experience. It's hard not to grow, because you're just surrounded with all these membership owners and getting all these ideas. And now I'm going to focus on growing 2 more. So I'm excited about that. And the last thing I get from the membership experience when I go through it is really the experience. So when you buy someone's product or service, as a client, you go through it and you experience their customer service, their customer support, their calls, how they treat their customers. And this is really important to watch for, because when you buy something, you want to make sure that it's not just for a sale for that other person. Like if you buy something, you want to make sure that you're going to be supported through the whole course, and you're not just going to kind of get left all alone. And so whenever I go through, Stu ups his bar every single year. And so that's another reason I joined, because I have my own programs and support, and I want to serve my clients and have the best customer experience too. That is so important for me. And so for me, it's just really good to be a client myself and to go through someone else's program, and to kind of see what they're doing and what I like. Like last night, there was an onboarding call that I saw, and they kind of walked you through the whole membership hub. And that was really nice. And I was like, had ideas, how can I implement this into my business to make things a lot easier for new people that are joining as well. And so having that course experience, giving yourself that opportunity to treat yourself as a client so that you can serve your clients better. So a cheerleader, new ideas, clarity, revenue. Of course, that's really why you're going to buy, right? You want your business to grow. You want your membership site to grow. But there's so many other things. Like I said, the 5th one would be experience. So if you have a membership site idea, if it can solve an ongoing problem, if it can teach a new skill to someone, or if it can make someone's life easier, you have a profitable membership site idea. I encourage you to dive in, to run with it, watch the free workshop, or dive right in. and get my support, get Stu's support, his whole team's support at classycareergirl.com/membership bonus. Doors close tomorrow. So Thursday night, I believe it's 11:59 p.m. Pacific. You probably want to check the page just for that. But he only opens this once a year, 4 days a year, and we're in the midst of that right now. So there's a once a year opportunity to dive in and to join us as we go through this program. I highly recommend you do it. Grab the bonus so we can go through it together, and I can help you. I can support you as you go through. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Send me a DM, send me an email, a message wherever you're watching this. Send me a message so I can support you and help you make this decision and clear up any questions that you have about the program. I'm happy to give you any behind the scenes. I know it very well now that I've dove into this year's version as well too, so I can tell you scheduling. I can tell you time. I can tell you all the things if you need it. So just let me know. And yeah, that's it. So that's membership sites. And I will see you guys next time. And maybe I'll be able to spill the beans about my founders launch on our next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.